right, everybody. Welcome back to Cheers to Health. Today, it's just gonna be me and AJ. And you know what? That's pretty much what it is, like every other time, dude.
Yeah,
Freaking Brian, I don't know.
that dude just causes chaos.
Causes chaos, man.
No valuable input.
Mm-mm. Just playing. But today, we're still gonna be going over some health stuff. We're gonna go over resistance training. With resistance training, we think about, well, most people think about, just like weightlifting. They're like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to lift them weights. I don't feel comfortable going to the gym or something like that. But no, man, you can do resistance training just with body weight. Resistance training is any kind of workout that requires resistance. Like when you think about doing a push-up, you're fighting against the resistance of like gravity and shit. You're pushing off your own weight. You can also use like bands and TRX bands. Have you heard of those?
No, I haven't.
They're like these ropes that kind of get anchored off to the wall. They're not like resistance or anything, but it's something like you put your body against, but it's in a more like inclined position where it's not putting too much strain on your joints, so it's
Oh, okay.
less resistance.
I got
It's
you.
like kind of like doing a incline push-up.
Yeah.
It's easier once you're in this position than this position, just because there's more or less weight that you're pushing off,
Right.
because of gravity. But yeah. With that being said, resistance training is anything you can do that you're pushing or pulling from. But the benefits of resistance training, everybody needs to do some kind of resistance training, no matter what age you are. Let's say you're an old person and you're like, I ain't gonna do that shit. I ain't gonna fucking throw no dumbbells around. Get some bands, dude. Some fucking resistance band. It's definitely important, especially once we get older, to get that strength up, because you want to keep moving. I always say you
Yeah.
got to keep moving to keep moving.
Yeah.
You don't want to stay, immobile, get all freaking stiff and stuff. It's going to be harder to get back and rolling. But for older, like once we get older, we also lose bone density. And a way to kind of like counter that is to build muscle. And I'm not saying like, because a lot of people, I know they'll come up with this thing like, nah, I'm not going to lift weights. I'm going to get big. I don't want to get big. And I'm not going to lie to you. I was one of those people back in the day. And yeah,
You wanted to lift weights but not get big?
I didn't want to lift weights. I didn't want to go to the gym. I was like, no, dude, I'm going to get big. No, that's not how it works. Okay.
Wait, so how are you planning on getting big? I don't.
I didn't want to get big.
Then why do you keep
Whenever
saying I want to get big?
did I?
Yeah, that you said it several times. You're confusing me.
No, I said a lot of people say they don't want to go to the gym or they don't want to lift weights because they don't want to get big.
Right. Yeah. I understand that. That makes more
Okay.
sense. Yeah.
I fucked up then. I don't know what I said. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
And whenever I was like, right before, I wasn't even in the gym. I was like in the military, just getting in, and I was partying all the time. And one of my buddies was like, dude, let's go hit the gym. I was like, no, bro, I don't want to go to the fucking gym. Why am I going to go to the gym? I don't want to get big. And he just looked at me and he just laughed. He was like, no, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? You ain't going to get big unless you really want to. Like, but that's not,
Yeah.
And then looking back now, it's like, duh, dude. Like fucking, there's different things you do, different goals, and different kind of like programming and the way you eat and all this shit.
Yeah.
If you really want to get big, but it's not necessarily it's not what we want in resistance training in like longevity. So if anybody, like, it's like I said, everybody needs to be doing some kind of resistance training um to
Yeah, you
build that
don't have to
muscle.
be going out and lifting stupid heavy weights, You can just be doing like inclined push-ups on like your dresser or something. Especially like you were saying, like when you get older, like like a lot of people just start like locking up. They can't move the same way. But if you just keep that mobility there, those muscles and stuff, you'll be just fine.
Oh yeah. And that's what a lot of people get scared of too when they get older. Like family and stuff, they'll be scared like for people to be on their own like once they get older
Right.
because they'll fall, break a hip, dude. They break a hip, they don't got the strength to get up or get to wherever they need to and fucking call 911 or whatever it is. And then they end up, unfortunately freaking dying or something.
Yeah.
But, and, I train a lot of people, well, not a lot, but a few older people, I would say like 50 and up. And they come in and they're like all about like endurance stuff. They'll do like marathons, they'll do
Oh
the
wow.
bike stuff, but they're like, yeah, I need to do some resistance training. I need to know how to do this right, blah blah blah, because they know how important it is to do resistance training, to grow that muscle, to help like protect those joints and shit, especially
Yeah.
after injuries and whatnot. It's better to kind of protect them with some muscle around there and get the flexibility from them and shit. But yeah, dude, even as an athlete, or well, obviously as an athlete, but like as an everyday person, dude, people are gonna look at you and you're little bitty. Get
Yeah,
your
that's
fucking
what
weight game up.
like a lot of people that I've talked to, even in the military and stuff, but like even my friends around here, like they're like, why do I need to go to the gym? Like I don't wanna get big. I don't wanna get strong. I was like, it's not even like just about that. It's just staying healthy. Like just doing something. They're like, no, dude, I'm tired after work, blah blah blah. Well, yeah, but you're just gonna keep getting more tired after work. The more you keep going on, if you don't, stay semi-active. I mean, you don't even have to go to the gym. Do a little run, do a little workout at home. You know,
Exactly.
if your thing is pumping out 50 push-ups, 50 sit-ups, and 50 air squats in the morning, hey, if that works for you, that works for you. But I just think everybody needs to do some kind of physical activity. It doesn't have to be extreme.
Exactly.
You don't have to be competing in world jiu-jitsu tournaments or whatever. But I mean, get out and play some golf. Go throw the baseball around. Go do something.
Go whack some balls.
Yeah, go whack some balls, dude.
Um, and yeah, dude, along with that, dude, you're gonna feel a lot better anyways.
Yeah,
Your confidence will go up. You're gonna see a little bit of that muscle tone and you're gonna be like, oh shit. Cause I was talking to I got a younger dude. He's trying to get into the army, and he didn't work out or anything. And we started working out. It's been like a little bit over 3 weeks, and he's starting to see the results. And he's like, "I woke up, dude. I looked at my arms. I was like, dang, I like this." it's that it's that whole mindset. It's not only like how you look or whatever. It's how that makes you feel. Your
yeah,
confidence go ups. And even a bunch of other hormones like your testosterone and stuff like that will increase with muscle. So, I mean, that's important, dude. Get that
yeah,
shit done. Do
yeah.
some
Like
squats,
when I
push-ups.
started working out in high school, because like I just wanted to get and maintain my shape from wrestling into getting to the Navy and everything, because I thought boot camp was gonna be this big crazy thing. But like even when I was working out then, I was like, noticing like, dude, I got a little vein in my bicep. Oh
Mhm.
shoot, I got a couple little abs coming in. Oh, look at that! I can pop my chest now. What? It's just like little things like that. I was like, yeah, this is dope.
Yeah, I remember we were living over at the little farm or whatever, and we were all scrawny little dudes,
Y'all
and
were,
then
bro.
we were like flexing, and we're like, oh, we got a little bump there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, yep. That's when I first noticed little muscle going on.
Yeah,
Dude, I was
no.
only 90 pounds in high school for the longest time. Yeah. I don't think I broke 100 till after.
Meanwhile, you were like almost 6 foot.
What do you mean?
Like you were just tall. You were
Oh yeah. I mean,
like
I
you
mean, I
haven't
was
grown
only.
since like your sophomore year of high school.
I haven't like my height. It's been like pretty consistent,
Yeah,
about
because
5'9".
I remember you and Brian, all just tall or taller and lanky.
Yeah,
Just string beans, dude.
string beans. And then I made it a goal. See, and I never understood, like my dumb self, dude, because I think I just got stuck into like this party mode right after high school.
Yeah,
But I was just like, I don't want to get big, dude. I'm fine. Plus, I was riding bulls. With riding bulls, I mean, you just got to be proportionate and got to handle your body weight. And I
yeah,
was weighing 90 pounds. It was easy for me, you know? Like,
yeah,
that's why most of them suckers are skinny. But some of them are freaking buff, though, nowadays. Like, they understand
yeah.
how the
The
mechanics
science.
work and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which now, like, if I would have came back, dude, if I would have stayed with it,
It's not too late, Omar.
it's too late, bro. Too old. This is the retired age for bull riders.
Now you see JD Mooney just retired a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, the old man told me. I was like,
Yeah,
dang. He's only a couple of years older than me,
yeah. He's not
I
too
think.
much older than you. I
Yeah.
think he's like 35 or 36, something like that.
Yep. And then there was one guy, I don't know if you know him, Ryan Dirt Eater.
Yeah, he's from Tahlequah area.
I used to ride against him, and then I see shit with him like fucking being like on these. Well, him and Sage Kimsey. I
I don't know
remember.
him.
You don't know him?
Uh-uh.
He's a world champ, dude.
Not that good. I haven't heard of him. He ain't that good.
He's pretty good. Him and fuck that other dude. No, not Wyatt. Ah, damn. He's a little dude, and it was both of them, and they were younger. They were like super young compared to me, and they were riding the same shit, and they were just killing it, dude. And I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, that's how
But
I
yeah, that
feel
Sage. What'd you say?
whenever I see like these like freshmen and sophomores, going to like state or whatever and winning. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah. But some people are just they got the natural born talent, dude. It's just in their freaking genes, you know?
Yeah,
Some people just have to work harder.
yeah. No, some people are like that is for them. You know,
Yeah.
like they just fit the mold perfectly. And then other people, they gotta force themselves to fit that mold.
Dude, I was working my tail off to be up in that caliber.
Yeah,
It was just again, is that mindset thing, dude. That fucking, that confidence. And
yeah,
if I like I said, if I knew what I know now, bro,
yeah,
to the moon.
yeah. That's
I'd be up
what
there, dude.
I was. Lena texted me today, and she said she went to a wrestling meeting at school, and she's thinking about joining the wrestling team and everything.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, dude, do it. Like, I'll help you out. I'll coach you on the weekends. I'll come over. I'll show you some things, and like all this stuff. I don't know if she's gonna do it though. I feel like she just kind of feels a little peer pressure by me. I don't want to make her feel that way, but
Hey man, let her try it. If she
That's what I'm
likes it,
saying. Like, one season, you know,
yeah.
you get beat up, you
That
get beat up.
that's my plan with the boys. Like, let them try all the sports,
Yeah,
whatever they want. If they don't like it, they don't like it. But
yeah,
at least they gotta go through the whole thing. I don't want them to quit. Let them try
right.
it the whole way. They don't like it. Then next year, next season, whatever.
Yeah,
But
I think
dude,
the only sport I actually ended up quitting was football, and that was because like the coaches were only playing their sons and like their sons' friends, and
yeah.
then wrestling season started towards the end of the football season, so I started going to wrestling practice, and my dad was like, "Yeah, no, you're good. These dudes ain't gonna start you anyways. They're playing favorites."
Mm-hmm.
So
And that's what sucks about like those bigger schools. It becomes more political,
yeah,
where like you have to know people to kind of get seen, or you got to be super good,
yeah,
and still somebody has to know you somehow. So that's yeah. I'm kind of glad I was in a smaller school because I got to play, and I got to play like all the time
yeah.
at 90 pounds.
They just didn't have anybody, dude.
Well, the first year, so my freshman year, we went undefeated. We went to playoffs and everything. So I got to play at in every game because we like freaking blew everybody out. So
Yeah.
they're like, "Yeah, Omar, get in, dude. Run some routes."
You type of gotta
And then
get
these
your helmet.
motherfuckers would run me over, dude. Like the freaking cornerbacks, like I'd go for a route, they just fucking push me, and I'd just be like, "Oh, fucking out."
That's funny.
Yeah, and then I think when we went to playoffs, we got fucking smoked though. I think we made it the first round, and we ended up playing like the the state winners,
Yeah.
state champs. But they fucking blew us out, dude. And they
Really.
still let me play. And those motherfuckers, they were ruthless, man. They were still punking me. It's like, damn it, dude.
Yeah. No,
But it was cool though.
that's how it was whenever I went to state for wrestling. I mean, the guy that beat me that year, he didn't. It was my senior year, so he didn't end up winning. But I think it was the year after because he might have been like a sophomore or junior. I looked it up just because I was curious, see if I knew any names, and I'm pretty sure he's the guy that won it the next year. So
You could have been there, dude. You could have been the
yeah, could
champ.
have.
You just had to take down the champ.
Yeah. No, I was too scared, man. I was too scared.
So when are you gonna start your reffing career, dude?
Oh, actually, the dude is supposed to text me or email me sometime this week. Probably text him tomorrow, but he's supposed to
Yeah,
send me my schedule and everything.
that's pretty
So
cool.
yeah,
That's pretty neat
pretty.
how they just like set you up like that.
Yeah, well, like whenever I
So,
went there, he like handed everybody a sheet of like all the tournaments, and he said mark the ones that you can make it to, or that you think you're gonna be able to make it to. And so I just marked one for every week, and that was pretty close by. Like my first one should be, if unless like they don't need me over there in Chandler.
okay.
Uh, and then like yeah, it's all around like Oklahoma City, and like I think Chandler might be the farthest one, or Perry.
Oh wow. That's not even that far.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean they got a bunch down in the city, all over the place. So
Sweet, dude.
yeah,
Dang, that's how you gonna be? You gonna be one of those refs that gets like super close? You're like, hey, watch
oh
your
no, dude.
hands.
Unless they're about to break an arm, then I'm gonna let them little kids go at it. Like I'm not stopping anything. I don't get like
What?
let them scrap, bro. I hated when refs would stop it every 10 seconds for something dumb.
That's true. What age group?
It's like little kids, like little league. So I mean, like from
Hey,
like
man.
4 to 6 years old to
Okay.
13, 14,
Okay.
until
That's not
they're
bad, dude.
not able to compete in little league anymore. I forget the age exactly.
But yeah, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah, no, I'm
No.
not super upset. I mean, it's still going to be super cool.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, he told me that like he told us the group that like unless like first year dudes they want to keep them at the little league tournaments as much as they can, but if they need like an assistant ref for a duel or like a tournament or whatever, then they'll call on us. So
Sweet.
yeah,
I need to get freaking Easton in there, dude. Roll Maverick
dude,
now.
yeah, go for it. I think it's like 4 years old is the youngest.
Yeah.
So dude, you got to do it.
Just need to get. Yeah, I just need to figure like a schedule out to
Yeah,
get him in there. I feel like fucking everything's taken over.
yeah, no, it is a lot. I mean, even them doing all their little stuff they already do.
But once yeah, dude, I need to fucking get these little shits in there. 'Cause I wish I would have done it. That would have been,
Yeah.
yeah. Especially, yeah, as a bull rider, dude, there was a couple of them, or a few of them, that were wrestlers, and they were super good at riding. Like the
Wrestling
twins.
translates to a lot of stuff, dude. I mean, there
Yeah.
was just a clip going viral the other day of some Kansas City Chiefs uh, DB. He hit like a slick little duck underneath one of the blockers and tackled his dude. And it was just like
There you
out of
go.
nowhere, dude. Like, yeah. But then like the center for the Kansas City Chiefs, his name's Creed Humphrey. He wrestled and he's a state champ here in Oklahoma. Yeah.
Yeah, I did hear that. Creed Humphrey.
Yeah,
Where'd he
there's
go?
a lot of dudes. I think he went to Carl Albert, but I could be wrong. He went to a big school though.
I
Yeah.
knew a couple people that went to Carl Albert that were bull riders. And they were
Yeah.
also wrestlers. They
No.
were small. They were like smaller. Well, no, they were probably about your size when you were in high school.
Hmm. No, yeah, wrestling. I think wrestling is good for just about anything, honestly. Because I
Yeah.
think that about like is one of those sports that like teaches you how to struggle and how to get over it. Because I mean that wrestling room is 90 degrees at all times, even during the winter,
Oh,
and you're in there running laps. So and doors are closed and locked, and you're just in there building the humidity. It's a grind every day, and I loved it.
fuck off. I remember I went to a couple of your practices and it was in like this fucking like old gym thing.
Yeah, over at Favor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was just mats and yeah, I don't think there was AC in there.
No, there's not. There's nothing. The thermostat in the high school wrestling room was broken, so it stayed at like 90, 95 degrees at all times.
It's like doing some hot yoga.
Yeah, it was great. No, it kind of sucks though, really, because I got so used to working out in like that environment, like just sweating my ass off all the time, that like I hate working out in cold gyms. Like I remember the gym on base in Gulfport was the coldest freaking thing ever. So I would be wearing like a hoodie in there all the time.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Dang. No, fuck that, dude. I get uncomfortable if it gets too hot. I'm like, fuck you. I'm suffocating here.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I went into a sauna. I thought I was gonna die. I couldn't get in there. I couldn't stay in there more than a minute. I was like, "Fuck you, dude. I'm out."
Yeah. No, I can. Now working, like actually working, like swinging a hammer in the heat. Nah, I'm done. No, don't call on me to do that stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, that was your life, huh? For like
See, that's what
5
I'm doing
years.
right now, dude. I was just in an attic today. I was
Oh,
in two attics today.
you work in attics? I thought it was more like
Yeah.
outdoor stuff,
I
like where
mean,
you.
kind of both, but like I got to go into
It's
the attic a lot. That's where they run their wiring through.
yeah. I see.
So, but yeah, nah, it sucked. Today sucked.
Especially in attics. Yeah, yeah. Doing HVAC shit, dude. Changing out filters in fucking attics.
Yeah,
Working on shit in attics.
yeah. I mean, you got a 2 foot crawl space, and you're trying to maneuver through there and swing a hammer up in there and
Oh
everything,
hell
dude.
no.
Yeah, It's not fun.
Mm-mm. I remember there was a water leak, and they didn't know if it was HVAC or plumbers, but we still had to go. It was like under this church, and it was fucking scary, dude. Cause like like under a house, it's already creepy, dude.
Yeah.
But it was a church.
Yeah, if you get them boys into wrestling no more, you definitely got to be one of their coaches.
What do you mean?
Like a parent coach?
Ah, fuck, dude. They don't listen. They don't listen to me. I'm telling you.
Well, that's when like you get one of my other coaches in there, and then boom, 20
That's a good point.
push-ups, son.
That's a good point. The way that I see it though, cause like the kids right now they do the sports and shit, but they also do like volunteer coaching, and they're always
Hmm.
asking me, it's like, hey man, you gonna volunteer? It's like, nah, I'm good, because I noticed like some of these kids fucking think they own
Yeah,
like the shit because their dad's the coach.
yeah.
And I don't want them to think that at all, and I don't want them to like fucking think that I'm gonna give them all the attention and shit. So I'm just like, nah, I'm good, bro.
I think
And
that's
if
kind of
they
like
do,
another reason why you gotta like rewrite the book on them. You're like, hey, I'm not gonna do it like that. But I
I
could
don't know.
definitely
I
see
thought
because
about it.
like if you're coaching with another dad and you tell that dude's son to go to do something, he'll just no.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
because I noticed like a lot of kids would do that too whenever I was like wrestling in a little league and stuff, and then even in like other sports like football and soccer and stuff like that.
Cause yeah, I'll notice it, and it makes me mad. Cause these fucking kids, dude, they think just cause their dad's the coach, they can fucking just snag whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm over there. I'm like, I don't want to cross the line, but I'm like, hey, no. I'm like, Easton's pretty good though. Like, there's some kids that fucking just like fuck around and go sit down and play with butterflies and shit.
Yeah.
But Easton, he's like in this fucking zone whenever he plays or whenever he's like practicing and shit, where kids will try to like poke him and try to get his attention. He's like, no, dude, I'm over here. I'm like, there we go, dude.
Yeah.
There we go. But I feel like if I was coaching, I don't know if it'd be the same.
Yeah. That's true.
Cause
Because like he sees
um,
like the other kids doing that, so it might kind of feed off of it. Because kids like that too, they're kind of like they're like cancerous in a way. Like that vibe feeds off very easily. Those bad
oh
vibes, you
yeah,
know?
and you'll see other kids try to do the same shit, and I'm like, and
Yeah.
I'll tell them too. I'm like, dude, just because those kids are doing that shit, you know what to do. Don't be doing it. Fucking sports, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna I'm gonna get him in all this. I think the next thing they're doing is basketball. Um, I don't know if he's on the team yet, but I've been thinking about coaching just because
You're
it'd be
not a
a good
hooper. Don't
experience.
even say it.
But what?
Never mind. You're good. Never mind.
What'd you say?
I, I thought you were gonna call yourself a hooper.
I'm definitely a hooper,
No,
but
you're
that's not the
not.
point. I am a hooper, dude. I can dunk. Okay, I'm
No.
5'9". I can dunk. I got mad hops. Mad hops. Just ask the other trainer. Crossed him up. Busted his ankles, dude. Don't try me, dude. Don't try me. But yeah, because I think it'd be a good experience. But at that age, I don't know, because these kids wouldn't listen
I
like
mean, it's kind of like
other kids.
playing baseball. Baseball and basketball are like the same thing whenever they're that age, you know? It's just T-ball. Like, no pitch. And then, like, really the only thing they're doing, I think, in basketball, at least from the little videos I've seen on the internet, is like they're just running around with the ball shooting it. Like,
Yep,
they're not really like learning. It's just more for them to go have fun, which is fine,
that's
you know?
it's getting them familiar with the sport, with the
Yeah.
team thing, with sport in general. That's why I wanted to get him. I didn't know exactly how it was gonna go, but I knew it wasn't gonna be like, I don't know. I didn't think they were gonna like fucking be, shooting the basket and making it like every time. No, I don't think he made one basket.
Yeah, dude.
He got better though, cause I would put him in camps and shit, and then like he'd start throwing the ball better, cause he was doing some weird shit where he was like fucking, I don't know what the hell he was doing, but he would try to launch the ball and not even get come close. It's like, dude, use your legs. Use your legs. He wouldn't listen. Exactly. Like I said, dude. Try to coach him up a little bit. He didn't
Because
listen.
you don't even know what you're talking about. That's the thing.
I do know what I'm talking about. The legs, dude. It's all in the legs. Cookies in the cookie jar. Or
Anybody that says that doesn't know what they're talking about.
all in. Do you ever remember that song? They're like, I forgot what it was. Ballin'.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that song.
No. That was about me, because I was always
No, it
balling.
wasn't. No, it wasn't. No more. If it was
Yeah.
Fallen, then yeah, it'd be about you.
Come on. But yeah, man. Just a good little pod here. Went
Yeah.
over resistance training. Went around and
Sports.
talked about coaching. That I'm probably not fit for it. Maybe one day, dude.
Maybe when
Maybe
the
one
boys
day.
are a little older, and
Yeah, you're right.
a couple more years.
Yeah. Talk about how good of a hooper I am. How
That's false.
there could be no way you could ever beat me at basketball, or probably any event. It's not even sporting. It's like any event in general.
Well, I would go as far to say I could beat you in any sport.
Nah.
Besides baseball, because I was just never that. I'm not good at baseball at all. I'll give you baseball, but anything else, I will win.
I want to see you get on a bull.
I will definitely win that.
I want to see it, dude. You keep talking.
Dude, I want
keep
to.
talking.
I don't have any gear. I don't want to roll up to the rodeo and be like, "Hey, can I borrow your gear?"
Yeah. There's a lot of people that do that.
I don't want to be one of those guys.
If their first time, well, you got to know somebody.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like-
I don't really know anybody, or I'm not close with anybody that actually rides. To be like, "Hey, man, take me to a rodeo and let me borrow your gear."
I always have dreams that I go to a rodeo and I don't have equipment, but Willie's there and he hooks it up. It's the weirdest dreams. And then I end up stomping a down, dude. And I miss those days.
The glory
And now
days,
I gotta
dude.
live them through you, dude. So get your shit together. Get on
Dude,
a bull.
hook it up.
Dude, I
I'm
told you
sure
my
Willie
shit
still
is fucking.
has some gear somewhere. Tell him to hook me up.
Yeah, he does. I'm sure, dude. That dude. Yeah, I'm sure he does. We gotta hit him up.
All of them little shitheads that rode over there, and him and
Oh,
Chris. I'm sure they got something laying around.
oh yeah. I think I have some spurs laying around. That's about it. Or no, the Rows. The Rows. I don't think I have the fucking. Well, no, I don't think. I don't think they made it. My fucking glycerin made it. I don't know how, because it was with my fucking shit. Didn't make sense.
Yeah. That's funny.
All right, dude.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for listening to Cheers to Health. Probably the best pod. I'm not saying it just because Brian's not around or anything, but you know.
Definitely better without him. More cordial.
All right. Like, share, subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Deuces.